Welcome back to yet another episode of Before You Summon, the show where I wonder if Sega and Colorful Palette's English translation team for Project Sekai is afraid of the term romance. Like seriously, how could you translate standing next to the kind and gentle you to you, my caring companion? Was the romantic implications of standing next to the kind and gentle you too much for the wedding event between two women? And I want to remind everyone that I am streaming my polls for the event to you, my caring companion, on May 31st. The stream will start 15 PDT time or 22 if you're in the UTSC time zone. But with that, let's get into the next event, being To You, My Caring Companion, that will run from May 31st to June 8th. This is a mixed cheerful carnival event in the pure attribute, and since it is a mixed event, it does not have a commission song. The story this time around focuses around Honami, with the supporting cast including Emu, Kanade, Leonid Rin, and Mizuki. And the synopsis reads as follows. Recently, Honami notices that Kanade has been focusing on songwriting a lot more than usual. At the same time, Honami remembers that she received some tickets to a bridal festa from Emu. Wanting Kanade to take a break once in a while, Honami decides to invite her to go to the bridal festa together with her. After the event story, we will see the Afterlife show that will start on June 8th and run to June 9th, and when you participate in the live show, you will get 300 crystal as usual and a sticker. This time around, it is a Honami sticker that is called I Am By Your Side. In the virtual live shop, we will see another hat item for your virtual live avatar that is a wedding bell in a wedding arch. As usual, this will cost you 8,000 crystals or 3,000 virtual live tokens if you wanna pick it up for your virtual live avatar. Of course, the event Gacha will be running alongside the event, called Under the Eternal Bells, that will run from May 31st to June 10th. This is a limited Gacha, meaning that none of these cards will enter the standard Gacha pool once the event ends, instead being put in the vault where they will be kept for another year before this Gacha has its first rerun. There are 3 focus characters in the Gacha as usual, including Honami and her card, A Bell of Gratitude and Blessing.
この音が良い崎さんに届いてよかったな。
This is a healer skill card, with the skill name being The Reason Are Their Own, and as usual, healer skilled cards will recover 350 life and give you an 80% score bonus for 5 seconds at skill level 1. Honami's unique costume is called Blessing Bride, and because she is a limited card, she also comes with a unique hairstyle unlocked at Mastery Rank 2. You need the unique hairstyle to be able to wear the unique accessory for Honami, while everyone else gets a universal accessory once they unlock the costume from the costume shop. The second character to get a card in the gacha is Emu, with the card Enter Count Otori.
その花嫁は我が輩がいただいていく。
Emu is a scorer skill card with the skill name A Successful Special Show, and scorer skill cards will give you 100% score bonus for 5 seconds at skill level 1. Emu's unique costume is called Happy Bell and will come with a unique accessory only wearable by Emu once she unlocks her special hairstyle tied to the card, and a universal accessory wearable by everyone and Emu using any other hairstyle. The final focus character in the gacha is Kanade with the card She Who Brings Me Warmth.
なんだかすごく安心するんだ。
Kanade is a perfect locker, and her skill name is Not Alone at the Table, and perfect lockers at level 1 will change all bads and higher into perfect for 5.5 seconds and give you an 80% score bonus for 5 seconds. Kanade's costume is called Flower Mermaid and will come with a unique accessory only wearable by Kanade once she unlocks her hairstyle at Mastery Rank 2, and a universal accessory wearable by everyone including Kanade in other hairstyles once they unlock the costume. And of course we have 2 exchange shop cards, the 3-star slot being filled by Leonid Rin, who has the card A High Five for a Successful Operation. This is a Mysterious Attribute card and a Scorer Skilled card. This of course means that the 2-star slot is filled by Mizuki with the card Think About the Rumor Girl. That is a cute attribute card and a healer skilled card. These 2 cards will of course become available once the event opens on May 31st. You can pick them up out of the exchange shop as always for the standard prices that every 3-star and 2-star card cost. But with that, we have summarized the general event information and can instead move on to the event team building. Of course, as is standard, the 3 Gacha characters will grant the standard 70% bonus for this event. But the question is, what are your alternatives for team building when it comes to 50% cards? And as is standard with mixed events, we have a very mixed bag when it comes to cards with a 50% bonus. First up, we have our main girl Honami, who have 5 available cards with a 50% bonus, including her 2-star card from the event The Warmth of Intersecting Melodies, her 3-star card from the event Stella After the Rain, and 2 4-star cards, 1 permanent and 1 limited. The limited 4-star card comes from the event Best Summer Ever, and the permanent 4-star card comes from the event Get Over It. Finally, she has a bonus card in the form of her Happy Birthday card from the 2nd year. As for Emu, she once again has 5 available cards, as she has the exact same team building as she did last event. The 5 cards for Emu, as a refresher, includes her 1-star card, her 2-star card from Curtain Call, her new 3-star card from The Canary Sings in Crisis, and 2 permanent 4-stars, 1 with an asterisk. The first 4-star card is from the event Run Sport Festival Committee Rush, and the second permanent 4-star comes from the event Let's Have the Best Summer Ever. Let's Have the Best Summer Ever is a limited event, but Emu was released without a hairstyle or a costume, meaning she is considered a permanent card and is available in the standard gacha pool, but she has ever only been rated up during limited gacha reruns. Keeping things uniform, Kanade also has 5 available options for her 50% slot. This includes her 2-star card from the event Mirage of Light, her 3-star card from the event Secret Distance, and 2 permanent 4-star cards. The first one from the event Someday from the Depths of Despair, and the second one from the event Immiscible Discord. As a bonus, Kanade also has a birthday card available, hers just like Honami's being from 2nd year. Mizuki, on the other hand, breaks this pattern as she only has 4 cards with a 50% bonus. This includes her 2-star card from the event On This Blank Canvas I Paint and 3 permanent 4-stars. This includes her 4-star from the event What's on Your Mind Exciting Picnic, her 4-star from the event Someday from the Depths of Despair, and her 4-star from Immiscible Discord. And that leaves us with the Virtual Singer, and because this is a mixed event, it is only Rin who can ever give a 50 or 40% bonus. The 50% bonus will be granted if it is a Rin with the Leonid unit tag and the pure attribute, while the 40% bonus will be granted if it is a Rin in the pure attribute with the Virtual Singer unit tag. And if you're a long-time viewer, you might remember that I called this out in the episode Don't Lose Faith. In that episode, I urged everyone to pick up the Rin 3-star from the exchange shop, as she is a pure attribute Leonid unit tagged Rin, the only of her kind, meaning that Rin only has 1 available card with a 50% bonus, being the 3-star card from Don't Lose Faith. As for cards with a 40% bonus, things don't look much brighter, as she only has 1 card available in that category too, being her Happy Birthday card from 2nd year. This is the final team building selection, and it's pretty easy to see who is being the problem. Mizuki not having a 3-star and only having permanent 4-stars is kind of a problem, especially if you're someone who is not a big fan of Night Court 25. And the Virtual Singers, as usual, title is a massive thorn in everyone's side if you did not play during the event Don't Lose Faith. And of course there are a few asterisks to point out in all of this. The 2-star Emu from Curtain Call only ever entered the standard gacha pool with the event One Small Trip before a big journey that we saw 2 events ago. This means that if you did not play during Curtain Call in October of last year, or you have not yet summoned, you have no way of having this Emu. The 3-star Rin, that is your only option for the virtual singer slot, only ever entered the standard gacha pool with the event Get Over It that we saw in April. So if you did not play during Don't Lose Faith and you have not summoned since Get Over It, you have no way of having this Rin at the moment. But this does mean that if you are going to summon from the Under the Eternal Bells gacha, you have a chance of picking up this Rin and filling out the virtual singer slot. And finally, of course, the 3-star Emu, being an exchange shop card from last event, has yet to enter the standard gacha pool, meaning that if you forgot to pick her up during the A Canary That Sings in Crisis event, you are sorely out of luck of having the 3-star pure Emu. This event team building is shaky at best. Like I called it at the start, it's a mixed bag, with Emu, Honami and Kanade being very well covered despite them being the gacha cards. Meanwhile, the exchange characters, who are only ever available with a 50% bonus, are instead hard to build around. With me being unsure how to feel about Mizuki, she is lacking a 3-star card, but the 3 available 4 stars are all permanent, meaning that they are more likely that people have them. And the Some Days from the Depths of Despair starting to show its age at this point. And the virtual singers are the everlasting singular problem with every single mixed event we've ever seen on Project Sekai. Of course, if you have the 3-star card from Don't Lose Faith, you're actually pretty cozy for this event with a super strong team, especially if she's mastery rank 5. But for people who aren't summoning from this event, didn't play during Don't Lose Faith, and has not yet gotten her from the standard gacha, this event might be quite a problem, especially seeing how her only other option is a 40% happy birthday card, which is quite rare for most people to own. I just hope that most people can put together a team with a 250 or 240% bonus, if not able to put together a team with a 235% bonus. But I don't have much more to say about the event team building other than it being shaky and not the best for most people, so let's move over to the future usability of these cards instead. This time around, only 2 of the cards have seen any use as far as we can currently see on the Japanese servers. Honami is the first one to see use during the event Stick It to Your Faith that will run from October 22nd to October 29th this year. In this event is Shiho, Honami, Leonid Rin, Ichika, and Saki as the focus characters. Shiho, Honami, and Leonid Rin will be the 70% bonus characters, meaning that the Honami from the event To You, My Caring Companion technically has a lower gameplay value if you wanna tier both this event and Stick It to Your Faith. This is followed by Kanade, who will see use during the event Knowing the Unseen that will run from April 10th to April 18th, 2025. Knowing the Unseen has Enna, Matthew, and Nightcore 25 Len taking the gacha slots, while Kanade and Mizuki are the exchange shop characters. This does mean that Kanade is only ever available with a 50% bonus during the event Knowing the Unseen, which means that the Kanade from To You, My Caring Companion has a higher gameplay value, as she is the highest event bonus you can ever get of Kanade during the event. Especially seeing how Kanade from Next to You, My Caring Companion is a limited card, meaning that if you unlock her mastery rank 2, she will give a 61% bonus during Knowing the Unseen, which is a strong help if you're going to tier both events. This does mean that Emu and both the exchange shop card has yet to see any use on the Japanese server. This because Wonderland Showtime has yet to have another pure focus attribute event, as we spoke about last episode. Nightcore 25 has not seen a Q cute event in a very long time, their last one being And Now I Wear This Ribbon that ran in August of last year on the global server. And we recently spoke about how Leonid has not seen a mysterious event since Live with Memories that ran in April of 2022 on the Japanese server. So while each one of the units are due for an event in these attributes, they have yet to get one, meaning that they do have lower gameplay value as of now. Of course, each of these cards will be usable during their respective World Link event, but since every single card for every single character of that unit is usable during the World Link event, I won't go into more details, and instead we can move on to the future limited costumes of these characters. And this time around we have a very small selection for Kanade, Emu and Honami when it comes to future limited costumes. Kanade is the first one to get one during the event Hello Good Day, or as it's more commonly known, 3rd anniversary, that will run from September 30th to October 10th. This event is tied to a colorful festival and includes the characters Meiko and Kaito for the colorful festival portion, and Ichika, Tsukasa, Minori and Kanade for the event section. And this is followed by another limited costume for Kanade in the event Relax Tea Time that should be running from the 28th of February to the 6th of March 2025. This event includes Ichika, Mafuyu and Kanade as the limited characters. And this is followed by Emu and Honami sharing another event, Rise as One, that should be running from March 30th to April 8th, 2025. This is the 3.5 anniversary and is therefore tied to another colorful festival, with Tsukasa, Saki and Emu being the colorful festival characters only available to April 4th, with Honami, Akito and Kaito being the event limited characters who will be available up until April 8th. We also have a special limited character in the form of Emu being the representative for Wonderland Showtime in the Sanrio event. If Sanrio shows up on the global server, it should be running from December 5th to December 19th, 2024. And the Sanrio collab of course includes Miku, Saki, Airi, Toya, Emu, and Ina. But once again, keep a pinch of salt available, as we do not yet know if the Sanrio event will be coming to the English server or not, since Sega is allergic to confirming anything ahead of time. Things look a little bit better for the rerun side of things, where we have the Sporty Girl Gacha rerunning in July and having its second rerun already confirmed for May 2025. This is followed by Cybersnipe in mid-August. In late January, we will both see the second rerun of the Fluffy Dreamland Gacha and the Maiden's Hope for a New Year. In early February, we will see the first rerun of the Sweet Cute Valentine's Gacha. In late March, we will see the second rerun of the Secret Tea Time Gacha. And in late April, we will see the second rerun of the Let's Enjoy Summertime Gacha. So you have a much better selection of limited costumes for Kanade, Emu or Honami when it comes to rerunning costumes, things you might have missed or weren't playing when they were around. But when it comes to new costumes, if you are not summoning from To You, My Caring Companion, the selection is rather limited. Pun intended. So that leaves us with the final question. Should you summon from the Under the Eternal Bells gacha, and should you participate in the event To You, My Caring Companion? And as always, the easy answer is yes. If you love these cards and have the funds available, you should always summon from the gachas that make you the happiest. And seeing as this is a limited event, I do not have any of those regular stipulations that I usually point out during permanent events. While limited cards are not by definition better than permanent cards, they are limited for a reason, meaning that they have higher value and bigger urgency to be summoned if you do like them. A permanent card can always be picked up in hindsight, while a limited card goes into the vault and you have to wait until a rerun happens before you can get them again. But it is ultimately up to you which cards you find valuable enough to to spend your hard-earned gems on. And in the case of To You, My Caring Companion, I know that a lot of people are very excited about this event, me included. The hairstyles and the outfits are definitely a step up in quality and depth from the last years of wedding events. You can really see how Project Sekai has evolved, becoming more complex in its costumes and its designs in general. So I'm really not going to draw this out. It is highly a question what you wanna summon from, but I can definitely endorse a summoning from this gacha, seeing as it is a limited gacha and there aren't a lot of new options for these characters that you can pick between when it comes to limited costumes. I am also very biased towards this set, seeing as I am going to summon for it on stream. But enough about my rambling and my opinions. What do you guys think about this set? I know a lot of people are very excited to see this set finally coming to the global server. Tell me what you think about the event. Are you going to tier? Are you going to summon? How do you feel about Sega butchering yet another name when it comes to translating the event titles? I am as always very idle ear to hear your opinions, and while you're down there, why don't you check that you're subscribed, you've rung the bell, liked the video and shared it with a friend. All of these things are helping me immensely getting further out into the algorithm. I'm soon about to hit 10,000 subscribers, which is far more than I could ever believe I would get in such a short time. That's why I also want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it to the end of the video. But with that, I'm not gonna keep you here any longer. Let's get out of here for the week.